free flowing, sailing with the wind, not knowing how this story ends. Kind and brave, I know you'll find a way. Live your truth and good will come to you. Home, sweet home, sweet home. Grounded, steady, earth between your toes, arms wide, ready, love is true, you know. Come, you can borrow calm, piece by piece, thriving in your bones. Home, sweet home, together or alone. Build your home. You are your home. Home, sweet home. Home, sweet home. Home, sweet home.
Welcome to another super duper week on the homestead. It's that time has come to get some self-level down on the floor. Now it's had its 2 super coats of SBR. It's time to just get a mix on and get that laid, because once that's in we can leave that then, let that go off, and the weather is glorious. So we're gonna try and get these windows sort of pointed in. I have to do a pad on the side of the building for the ESB box. It's all very strict sizes and stuff, so it's get that done and it's just glorious. You can be outside. So get this down and then get a mix on of cement, and then we can just get to it basically with these little bits. There's loads of little bits, but while we're waiting for the first fix plumbing, there is a multitude of stuff that we can get on with. This being one of them. The outside windows, fascias and soffits, and painted, and gutters, and then there's also the internal of the windows with the super duper space stuff, and then VCL is a detail that can be done on the windows, so that can be done. And all the ceilings upstairs and the ceiling inside the lounge as well can all be cozy boarded with the insulated plasterboard. So there's plenty to get on with, but the list is like this. So me and Becky have both said over our cup of tea, you know, let's just work through it, let's just tick it off. We know there's multitudes to do, so the only way to get through it, we're used to lists anyway. We've had so many lists from the beginning, even when the ivy was on the building. So it's just another list. Doesn't faze me too much. Let's just get this on, do that, do this, just keep flowing, just keep moving forward, and it will get there. So yes, I'm gonna love the sunshine and get a mix on. You can see the blue tape?
Yeah, the outer edge of
Yeah,
it.
because I want the mortar. So if you get the bottom, you're only going to get one chance with it.
Right.
And then the bottom wants to be in line with the blue tape as best you can.
Well, it's a little bit...
Yeah, it's alright, it's alright.
It's in line here, but it goes
Yeah,
off.
yeah. No, that's fine.
Right.
I can go like this with the mortar now. Because I would have kept the mortar up there.
Yeah, yeah.
Because Tom said leave this on, let it go off and then take it off. So I was like, right. You see how I got the mix just right? Right.
Did you use this?
Yeah, just using the very end. You want it flat. You know what I mean? You're going flat with the use the batten. Otherwise you'll just push it in at an angle. Have we not got a little scraper? We must have. It'd be so much easier with a little scraper.
Well, finally, got a bath here that is actually the right size. Sam's a bit worried it's going to be too big. Can't win, can you? But I think it's just because it's on top of the pallet, so it looks really big. But yeah, exciting. Finally, a bath that's the right size. Feels like the bathroom is coming together.
See how the self. We put this up so the cats didn't go in there because they would have. And the dogs. Ta-da! Eh?
Smooth and flat.
Let's check if self-level is level. There's little bits there where the concrete was stood up, but I can get them with the feather. Oh my, look at that!
Is it bang on?
Look at the bubble on that. It's outrageously good.
Oh yeah.
It's for like perfection. Try it the other way. Oh, that's good. Who wants to see Rebecca's fancy feet? They've even got little sacks around the crib.
Wow. This is fancy, isn't it? Oh no. Mine ended up in a knot.
Oh wow.
You feel heavy?
Oh, that's right. Oh. Jakes. Look at them. Yeah?
The wrong way round. Look at those. Oh my goodness. Feels very posh.
I'm feeling very posh.
I'm gonna feel like, in my bathroom it's gonna feel like a hotel room. Isn't it?
Are we going to get it in with these feet or no? Have you got a tape on you?
No.
No.
You're supposed to be the man with the tape on him.
There's little feet there. How did he go on?
Like this, I guess.
Huh? Oh, they slide on that. You go up the outside there, like this. Don't they?
Woo!
Oh.
It's so exciting.
Hmm?
Oh, you got some of these bars. Well, we should unwrap it.
But is it going to fit in that door with that leg on like that? I think they're going to need a tape, aren't they?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It'll fit with the feet on, will it?
We fit them on out here in the sun.
Yeah.
Here's the box.
I don't be scratching my bath now.
Oh my god, it's the bottom of the bath. Doesn't show it very close, does it? Does that go over the top?
Yeah, because I wouldn't
No.
think it'd be jammed underneath because you'll never get that to tighten.
Yeah, I don't think it'd be that. Quite high, so don't dig your nice legs. Alright. Deep, isn't it?
I'm slipping with it.
Alright, put it down.
Because of the plastic.
So if you get so much put under the floor, we're going to scratch all the end of the bath that you're going to see.
Hang on, so I've got hold of the hole now. Okay, have you got it? Go, go, go. Yay!
Alright. Yeah. We just spin it, that's it.
Yeah, the hole there.
You've got it there. Yeah. We can just walk it, we can't. We can cut that down and take it again. You know what I mean? And you will be able to push it in.
It's fancy. Look at that. Get in it, Mummy.
I'll cut that pipe down tomorrow and then we can shift it back against the wall a bit there.
Get in it.
Oh yeah, it can get cut right down, can't it? That plug hole actually, it's going to be the easiest drain in the world because if you look there, that could come up here, couldn't it?
Should get in.
Oh yeah. How's that?
It's nice.
Huh? What do you reckon? The water will come up to here.
Yeah, so it's good because I can fully get in.
It's nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
Bits of pipe, obviously it's going to stand about there. We've even got a copper plug hole.
Oh, it looks so nice.
Isn't it? Lovely jubbly.
Right in front of my window. As you saw, the chicks are hatching, which is amazing. They're not for us, we're hatching them for a friend of ours. She's going to take them on. They'll stay in there for 48 hours probably, maybe 72, depends on how long the others take to hatch. And then she's going to take them and we'll raise them. I just don't have it in me right now to be doing chicks. So it's nice to see them hatch and the kids have really enjoyed watching them hatch. But raising them is going to fall to our friend Rachel. But yeah, so far four out in 24 hours. So there's still another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe another 6 to hatch. Although I do think one potentially isn't a viable one, but we'll see. Latest one, totally different colour, very dark. The other 3 are kind of a lot lighter. So obviously we're crossing our cockerel, who is a black laced Wyandotte, with our hybrids, Rhode Islands I'd call them. So it'll be a bit of an interesting mix to see how they all turn out as chicks. Right, I'm going to go outside now and give Sam a hand because he's taking off that shuttering that we did around the window yesterday. I think he's nervous about taking it off. This is much of a trial run for us. I'm not sure I'm going to like how it's going to turn out. But it's very tricky doing windows. But everyone we speak to, when you're doing round stone that's very uneven, you get conflicting advice, and no one seems to really have a definite answer, and everyone's got opinions of course on the right way to do things, but we're just going to give this a go and see. So fingers crossed it doesn't pull off the whole of the surround with it. Anyway, I'll go and have a look what he's doing. How did it go?
Well, we pulled the tape off. It pulled a little bit of mortar off here and here, but I've managed to sort of blend it in with the brush, and it knocks the sharp edge off it. You see I've made it go a bit round, just knocks that sharp edge off. Look at that. Thanks, Tom.
Once it's dried,
oh yeah,
it'll look a nice lighter colour and blend in.
We left it overnight, didn't we? We put it on I finished it at 5:30 yesterday, and then we left it till, and it was still quite soft. It was, probably could have left it a few more hours. Yeah, I think we might leave it a few more hours next time, but we lost a few little bits that come off as I took the batten off. What I'll do next time is when I make the frame, I won't screw it. I'll use less double-sided tape. But it's yeah, no marks on the window. Jobs are good. Just work through the building now, just one after the other.
You'll have noticed the sills are a different colour, and that was because I just couldn't quite get to it. I just didn't like the grey. There's no other way of saying it. I thought it would look different than it did, and I wasn't happy with it. So we had a really good think, and we tried a darker grey, and again I don't know what it was, it just didn't work with the green, and so I decided to go with inspiration of the white or creamy off-white colour that is on the stone faces, and we went with that on the sills. And actually I really like how it makes the green stand out more. I would love the Chartwell green cast iron effect guttering for the rest of the house. But yeah, like one piece of guttering is 3 times the price of black plastic guttering. So I'm not sure what's going to happen, but I thought it would be really nice, because if we're painting all the fascias and soffits black to match the roof, and then obviously the dormer cheeks and the sills will be this cream, and I thought it would just be really nice to have that bit of guttering to kind of tie in the windows. But yeah, like anything with me, like the bath, it's always that bit more expensive. Sam's like, you do know that that's 3 times the price. I'm sure there's lots of people out there that can relate, but yeah, we will see. We'll just have to see, but it's something we need to think about buying really soon, so yeah. So I just want to take a quick second to say thank you so much to everybody who said happy birthday to me on my last video. It was really lovely of you. I've not had a chance to reply to everybody, I know, but yeah, really kind. And while I'm on the subject of birthdays, I just wanted to say a massive happy birthday to my dad, David, who is going to be 88 on the 31st of this month. So happy birthday, Dad. We all love you lots and miss you loads, and I hope you have a great day. So on to other news. The chicks. So we've had 8 hatch really well, but there was a 9th which was a little bit smaller than the others in the egg. The egg was a little bit smaller, and it pipped at the same time as all the others, but has just struggled and just didn't seem to want to be, or didn't seem able to hatch. And this is my first time doing chicks, and I did a lot of research, googling, and you know, and it seems to be a bit of a contentious issue whether or not you assist at this stage. I know some people are very much against that, and then there's some people that say if you can, why not? So we left the chick over 24 hours at the pip stage, and it was really struggling, and it wasn't doing the it wasn't zipping is what they call it like the others were. It just wasn't moving as much, and it was slowing down. I just thought, I think we're going to lose this chick. So Isabella and I helped it along out of its shell, and sadly it's not looking great right now. It was a lot of blood in the shell. The umbilical cord was still attached. Now I'm going to put a picture on in a minute, so anyone that doesn't want to see that might want to skip forward a little bit, so I'm giving you advance warning. Yeah, the poor thing, it's not looking great, but we'll do our best, leave it in the incubator. We've took the other ones out now because they've all fluffed up and they were just trampling on it, so we thought it best to remove those and put them in the brooder and let this one just kind of come to without being stood all over. And yeah, we'll keep you updated a little bit later in the video of how that one gets on.
Morning. Finding if you just scrape it off and you give it a little brush, look at that, perfect. So it does take a bit of time, it's tedious, but I've got two. I've done one window, the big one, and then I've got these 3 on the front. The rain's inbound today, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the framing for the Ewan's gable end window, the other side of the building, and the big picking hole in the annex for the lounge. So at least I can get it all prepped, because it's showing rain now for about 3 days, and that grand plan that me and Becky had where we'll do everything we can outside, when it rains we'll go inside. So it's not here just yet, it's in the air, you can feel it, but I can get these scratched off and get these windows prepped, got my Hessian, just cover them up, and then we can go back inside and carry on. Good news is we've had a plumber out, he's had a look, and basically we just wait. I think Friday, tomorrow, he will have the quote for us. So it's like, we don't know. I hope it's I don't know what I hope. It is what it is, because at this moment in time we just need that first fix to be done so that we can plasterboard everything and plaster it all inside. So it's a very critical point, but yeah, tomorrow we should know what it's going to be for the price. So fingers crossed.
And how long before he can come and do it?
Well, that's the thing, you see. Plumbers, as anyone knows, plumbers, they're not on speed dial, are they? So maybe 4 weeks. So there's loads we can do anyway. We've resigned ourselves to the fact that this is what it is. This is the problem, issue, whatever you want to call it. But it's just about adapt and overcome. You know, there's no point getting down or going or just shopping round. It is what it is. Lovely and sunny. It's a bit windy. But we did have quite a bit of rain, but I managed to get the windows done on the front. I'll start this end, I'll show you. I had Hessian over him, you see, just to protect him from that humongous rain. So I managed to get them brushed yesterday, and then I just draped some stuff over, so just give me a minute and I'll pop it off so you can see them in their glory. And I've got a little, oop. There it is. I've got a bit more at this. I'm doing like a piece at the bottom as well. It sort of fits underneath the sill, and then, well, it's easiest to show you. You see, I've still got some tape, so it'll go under that, basically. There it is. That is super duper neat. I'm really chuffed how it's come out with the. I've got a bit of stone and mortar in to do here, but overall, that is as neat as it gets. for, we'll probably get slated. People say, oh, you should have done this, should have done that, but sometimes when you speak to, you know, people that do renovations, and I do renovations, but this is, you know, I mean for a living, like builders, this is what they recommended, this is what they do. We even spoke to Round Tower Lime, you know, about different products using burnt sand and things like that, burnt sand mastic, but apparently this is just as good, and you're just using waterproofer basically in your mortar mix. So I get it very specific how I want it, the consistency. I am so chuffed how it's come out. Overall, I think it looks amazing. I've done exactly the same. I'll show you to this window. And let's just, I won't take the stones off the sill. I'll just reveal it. It's there, basically. It's absolutely immaculate. You can't really see it. It's so windy. Yeah, I'm really chuffed with that. I'll show you. The one that took me the longest is the big one at the back. But again, I've got Hessian just tapped over it. I think we are going to get a bit more rain today, so I'm just going to keep it. I'll show you the one I did the other day, actually, because it's drying now. The mortar's blending in. Obviously, I've got my scaffold in the way, and I've got this in the way. But there it is. It's in. You can see it's just starting to sort of, see if we can get a bit closer. Yeah, it's immaculate. I just love it. I love it. And I just touched this when I took the batten off. I touched it with my finger just to take the sharp edge off it because it was a bit too perfect. And yeah, I'm well chuffed. These we're going to put lime around there. Basically, there's various bits of lime work to do, but so far so good with the windows. Still got the door, still got this door. I had to stop because of the monsoon that came down, but that's all prepped and SBR'd. But there's the big one. That was a big joint, that was. It's I love it. And obviously it's still, it's not soft, but, and even all the way up to the top there, it's lovely. Now you can blend it in. Can I get closer? I'm not sure. Yeah, it took a bit of time. Not too long. But I just use like a 1-inch brush, and you catch it just right. You'll sort of put it on, then leave it till the next day, and then when you come back in the morning, you can just scratch it with the end of the brush with a plastic handle, and it just creams off that millimetre off the top, and then brush it, and it just comes out lovely. So I'm loving it. I better just hunker around here at the wind. So we're going to actually, just to get in the sun. Should get in the sun as much as possible, shouldn't it? We're going to leave it there this week. It's been another great week, really. Especially with yesterday, I just put my mask on and got to it upstairs and cleaned it. There's like 10 bin bags of debris and stuff and packets, and just, yeah, it's clean now upstairs. So when the plumber does come, he's got just free reign. I just want it to be as clear and as accessible as possible so that he can just come in, he doesn't have to move things around, and he can just do his magic. So I'm going to get on with this. The sun is, it's glorious, blue skies everywhere. We've got the paint now as well for the fascia, so it's time to get on with the soffits as well. So I'm going to go down to the timber yard, see what the damage is for. I'm going to use 1/2-inch marine ply. It's I've weighed it up against plastic as well for the underside, and it's actually more cost effective because I'll be using my table saw and doing my own rips, and I'm making my own soffits basically because I've got to scribe them in so much. But anyway, it was great to go through everyone's comments and read it. It always, you know, picks my spirits up, and sometimes there's so many, but I just try and work through as many as I possibly can. And yeah, I hope everyone's all right. So I shall see you. It'll be next week now. It'll be head down. It's going to be another busy week. Just going to get stuck in. Get as much. We've got lots of sun coming, so I'm going to get lots done on the outside. See if we can get this finished. Actually, get this finished. And Becky's been looking into gutters, and yeah, I think they're going to be fancy. You'll see. They're going to be. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. But to get that section done would be amazing. Then it is just sole focus on. All I've got to do is inside now is plasterboard it all and plaster it, and VCL. So it's just all It's all on to the first fix plumbing. So we shall see you next week.